heard that you spat on him when you were doing that fight.
It was a speck of, you know what? The word spat is so aggressive.
You said spat. So I heard your Brad Pitt impression on the Today Show.
I've never seen The Lion King. Brad Pitt impression?
Yeah, you did like a little impression where you kind of like said, so yeah, when you were talking about how you met him at the Lion, you saw him watching Lion King. You did like a little impression, so I was like, I want to hear it. Let me hear it.
I mean, how does Brad talk?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it was good.
The car.
Damson's such a charming. He's so charming.
Oh, is that what he says?
He's really sweet. Yeah.
You like squint your eyes as well when you do
it.
You
got to squint your eyes when you're doing the Brad.
Yeah, he's a squinter. I think he's a squinter.
Formula One is a team sport. It always was.
I actually dated a guy who drove a race car. And as fun as it was when he'd floor it and we'd drive down the motorway, whatever, I was scared for my life.
Wow.
So was there ever a time when you were filming this where you're like, oh my God, I'm going to die?
Every single time.
Every time? How'd you get over that fear?
Man, you do
you
it.
Just do it. And
it's when you're in it. The nerves were always before, and then once you're in it, you kind of go into this woo-saw moment. It was very theatrical. It was live. We were under extreme pressures. So there's so much to kind of think about before you actually complete a task.
Yeah.
We'd have 8 minutes to shoot sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you're watching people who have way more expertise than you freak out as well.
Yeah. Really? Even the drivers freak out?
Man, well, not that I'm talking about in our crew and everyone. You can see everyone's really tense.
Yeah.
But the one person who always kept their head was Joe Kosinski. You know, and seeing him is what really just kind of made me like settle.
Yeah, because he trusts you guys and he trusts the crew, so he's trusting the process.
Yeah.
Anything else, Professor?
Drive fast.
So when you're there screaming at the screens, what are you actually watching? Are you watching the race live? How did that work?
No, I was like a sticker or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but I loved all that.
Yeah.
That's like being a kid again. You know, it was like 1, 2, 3, and then whatever I had to react to.
But it felt so real. Like, so you did such a good job.
Thanks very much.
No, that was incredible.
Yeah,
I absolutely
thank you.
loved it.
And Joe let us play around with stuff and always kind of made us feel that like nothing we did was wrong.
Yeah.
It was just like options. So you never really, even if you tried something and it was totally wrong, you never felt stupid or exposed or anything. I think allowing people to feel that nothing you do is wrong, it lets people just let loose and have fun.
I feel like those scenes in particular, those communication scenes, that's kind of what builds that pace. Like I had to check if I was breathing most of the time. So I'm just like, what is going to happen? So I feel like those scenes were just perfect for that. It was crazy. And let's talk about flying. So there was that beautiful scene where Sonny's talking about when he's just present, when he's immersed, nothing else matters and he becomes just this zen. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is that for you? Like, is it an activity? Is it a sport? Is it people that makes you feel like you're flying?
So sometimes in acting, I do feel that. And then when I'm horse riding, I have horses, And
mine's when people stroke my ego. I mean, it's the greatest.
You're so that. You're like,
I'm playing. Yes, say nice things about me.
It's giving Joshua Pierce. Damson.
Yes, compliment me.
Yeah.
No. I get goosebumps when we do a scene.
Acting, right?
Yeah. So if I get the goosebumps, then that's when I feel
real.
like I'm flying.
Oh, wow.
I think it's really wonderful that Apex are giving second chances to the elderly.
It's all right. You're just worried I'm quicker than you.
I heard that you spat on him when you were doing that fight.
It was a speck of, you know what? The word spat is so aggressive.
You said spat.
I did say spat. It sounds like there's like a huge amount of phlegm just trickling down. No, it was like
that was calculated.
A microscopic speck. Like he probably didn't even notice it. I mean, he pushes you,
but
that's
you kind
in
of
the trailer.
scrap.
Yeah. I mean, and that scene as well was something Brad added in. It was like, if you look at the Joshua Pierce character, Brad was instrumental in building that character and making him very full and full of so much dimension, from his interactions with his mother to how he feels about Formula One racing and the journey between the two of them. He really fought for me to be on equal footing with him throughout the movie. So yeah, props to Brad.
Yeah.
And sorry about the spec.
Yeah.
Did it just come out by accident?
Yeah.
You know when you're screaming in a scene and you're like,
Yeah, this goes everywhere.
Oh no!
Do you watch it in slow-mo? And then another scene I loved is the blackjack scene. Talk to me about
yeah.
that.
Oh, that was 2.5 days of filming.
Of that scene?
Yes.
Really? Why?
Because it was so complicated. Because we had cards and coins and
Well, you
drinks
actually play
and
it live, or
dialogue
it
and.
was-
Yeah,
Oh, we
I
were
had
playing, yeah,
practiced. Yeah, and remember mine.
Oh yeah, she actually had figured out how to do that special
Yes.
bit, but then they didn't chew it. Like,
Yeah.
it was up.
I was so.
You should have panned down for that
Oh
at
my
least. Come on.
God. Who's the best player? Who would win? Who'd actually win?
In blackjack?
Yeah, who'd actually
I'm
win?
giving it to Brad.
Brad,
He
yeah.
did all them
Even though
tricks.
I was like, well, it means you're just a big liar if you're good at gambling. I was like, gambling isn't all that.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I mean, given the wrap, but this was such a pleasure.
Thank
And
you.
I love this film.
Thank you very
Loved
much.
it. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much.